So, last night, I had a feeling that he was still vaping in the house, even though I said, why would you disrespect our home and start smoking in the house? Like he was hiding the vaping, like putting it under the covers, like I would see a puff of smoke and he'd put it under, and then he would get mad at me for calling him out, catching him red-handed. So anyway, this was months ago and we didn't talk about it again. I thought, okay, fine, he's not going to vape in the house, whatever. And I would smell it, like I'm not stupid, right? So yeah, so last night, like, you know, he went to the guest bathroom, which is like right there off the living room, and right after he walked out, I sort of walked over there, and you could just see like all the smokiness, and you could smell like the minty. So I just walked out and I said, hey, are you still vaping in the house? Inquisitively, just like that. Wasn't aggressive, it wasn't defensive, anything. And he goes, oh my God, Charlene. And I'm like, okay. So I went outside to have a cigarette because I started smoking again the last couple weeks, and I have an inkling that it's like the nicotine in the air, and I kind of want to wipe the walls and the windows and see how long has this been going on. So I go outside, I'm like, just taking a break, and I'm like, you know what, I probably shouldn't have done this, but I was like, I wanted to prove a point. So I walked in the house with my cigarette, and I said, all right, I guess we're smoking in the house now. And of course he threw a fit, and he's like, oh God, it's not the same thing, blah, blah, which is beside the point. I don't give a rat's ass if he vapes, but don't do it in the house, because you just don't smoke things in the house. It's just kind of a thing you just don't do, right? It's beautiful outside. We have a nice deck. He always goes out there to smoke cigarettes. Why would you do that unless he was trying to get a reaction out of me? So anyway, I come in, I do that. Then I realize after about 10 seconds, I'm like, all right, I guess I've proven my point. I just walk back outside, finish my cigarette. Then I come back in and he's like, what did he say? I actually recorded it, but not verbatim. He said something basically like, oh, great job proving your point. Now the house smells like smoke. And I said, I'm pretty sure it smelled like smoke before. And he's like, no, it didn't. And I'm like, yeah, I think it did. I mean, I certainly smelled it. And then, yeah. Then I said, don't try to turn it out on me. And I said, you know what? It's fine. I said, if you want to vape in the house, go ahead. I mean, at least now you don't have to lie about it and be sneaky. And he's like, sneaky, lying. He's like, that's what you're going to go with. That's what you're going to go with. I mean, he was just real defensive. And I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. So, yeah. What's more hurtful is that when he hit it that couple months ago, like, oh God, I've cried enough about this. Oh, here's my friend.